Do you have a best friend at work? Here at FreshBooks, we regularly complete something called an employee NPS survey. And that survey is to really get the pulse of the teammates to understand how they're feeling about their work and their workplace. Inside of that survey, there's a question that says, do you have a best friend at work? And often we kind of chuckle at that question thinking, gosh, no, I don't have a best friend at work. But should you have a best friend at work? There's research that tells us there's reason to have a best friend inside of your workplace. A 2018 Gallup poll told us that those who have a best friend at work are twice as more likely to be engaged in their job, and they're better at engaging their customers. They produce higher quality work, have a better sense of well-being, and they're less likely to be injured on the job. All right, so let's admit, with an office job, what is that? A paper cut, you drop your laptop on your toe, but nonetheless, overall, there's better performance and better engagement, and I suspect better mental health based off everything that was shared with those who have a best friend at work. So let's take that information and apply it to somebody like yourself who might be self-employed, someone who doesn't actually have any team members around them to have a best friend at work. Well, there's community. And what does community look like for those who are self-employed? FreshBooks recently completed a mental health report where it found that 40% of business owners who actively participate in communities are significantly better off mental health wise. Moreover, they're 2 to 3 times more likely to say their mental health has actually improved since the onset of the pandemic. So what does community bring, and how does that tie to having a best friend at work? Community creates a sense of belonging. It creates an opportunity to connect with others who are not only like-minded, but might also be going on the same path that you're going on. And they're there to offer that support and have some camaraderie, even when you don't have somebody sitting beside you that you're working with to develop a friendship with. Humans want belonging. We want togetherness. And communities create an environment where not only can we come together, it can also increase our chance of success because the desired behaviors of the people in that community are the behaviors that we want. And we often, as humans, will imitate the behaviors or the habits of those that we are closest to. So in a world that's become so remote and you're sitting behind your desk, you might be wondering, where the heck do I find community? Well, the first place to start would be to ask your peers. Ask other business owners you know to see if they're involved in any sort of online or in-person community that perhaps might be a good place for you to start. The second place to look might be social media. On Facebook, there's groups of industry professionals who come together. And on Twitter, you can use a specific hashtag to find some of your peers. For example, tax Twitter. And then the third place to look would be some communities that are curated for you. I'm going to link some below for accounting professionals for you to check out. These communities are the perfect place to find your business best friend. And I see it happening all the time. I see Niall Carter-Gray and Nicole Butler-Davis and Sherelle Martin claiming that they're Biz BFF. I know that Logan Graff and Jason Stats, they clearly have a friendship that goes beyond what you see on Twitter. These business best friends are impactful and valuable as you go on the journey together as an entrepreneur or a firm owner, increasing your happiness and your engagement, and in turn, your mental health. In the most recent Taking Your Firm virtual summit put on by NIO, I saw a quote from Lysandra Everett. She's an EA out of Virginia, and she said, "Folks who say you can't make true friends on the internet just don't know where to look." So I want to encourage you to find your community. Find those people that make you feel like you belong. And you may just find your new business best friend. Increase your chance of success, your happiness, your mental health, all by being a part of a community of like-minded individuals.